Collider Media has a unique advantage in the mobile marketplace, and the way we've been talking about the difference with what we the difference between what we offer and what other people offer is the way the type of targeting that we offer. So it's confirmed targeting versus inferred targeting. And right now in the mobile landscape, because there's no cookies, a lot of people are trying different things to provide brand advertisers the same level of targeting they can get in the mobile space as they're familiar with getting in the online space. But a lot of that is inferred, right? And I'll give you an example of inferred. I live in Greenwich, Connecticut. It's a wealthy suburb of New York City. Therefore, I must have a lot of money, and I probably own a luxury automobile. I've also downloaded the AAA app, and I have that on my phone. Therefore, we'll put this person in our luxury auto bucket, right? That person may not own a luxury automobile. They may not have they may not be in market for a car. They downloaded the AAA app because if they get, if they break down on the side of the road, they want to be able to call for help, right? So that type of targeting is inferred targeting, and it's imprecise at best, right? That's an extreme example. But compare that to targeting someone who owns a Honda Pilot and that lease is expiring in April, right? You can target that person with a video. Toyota can target that person with a video on their phone saying, here's why you should consider a Highlander. Our goal is to help publishers make their inventory more valuable, right? We've got a full portfolio of publishers who are using the Collider solution, and our whole goal is to make the impressions that they see on a daily basis more valuable, and to connect those impressions with brand advertisers that want to reach that user when they're about to make a decision. So an example of that is we might know. Let's use me as an example. I travel three weeks out of the month. I stay at Westin hotels almost every time, right? Hilton may want to target me to say, hey, here are the benefits of staying at a Hilton hotel. Here's why you should consider Hilton the next time. Here, the Hilton Honors Program can offer you this if you start staying at Hilton hotels, right? So we can offer Hilton hotels confirmed data that says this guy stays at Westin hotels 2 or 3 times a month. They can deliver a message in the form of a display ad or a video ad that targets that user. Could be targeting me while I'm sitting in an airport, saying, here's why you should stay at a Hilton hotel. Here are the benefits of why you should stay at a Hilton hotel. That's significantly different than what the majority of mobile advertising is doing right now, which is primarily DR focused, right? Collider Media is enabling people to deliver brand messages to users on their phone, which is a very personal device, and enable them to interact with that message or respond to that message and track the effectiveness of that message. Tim Armstrong said in his presentation, let's focus on the front of the screen at least as much as we're focusing on the back. And Collider Media, we see consistent with that. We see our solution consistent with what advertiser agencies and brands want from a mobile marketing solution. We are almost exclusively focused on delivering solutions that benefit brands and enable them to do the same things they can do with their television commercials, the same things they can do with their online ads, and specifically with targeting. The value for our publisher partners is that they have there's a ton of inventory in the marketplace, right? Not just from the publishers that are part of our portfolio, but any buyer of mobile media will tell you there's a huge amount of mobile inventory, but it's not not all inventory is the same, right? So what we're helping our publishers do is to make their inventory more valuable, right? More valuable with data. So we're layering data on top of their inventory that tells that tells a demand source a little bit more about who that user is, and it develops a profile in a secure way that protects the privacy of the end user, but it helps the publisher increase the value of that inventory. It also helps the advertiser connect to the user they want to connect to. And the majority, quite frankly, the majority of mobile advertising right now is mass reach and contextual, right? and it's going for a very low cost. It's a low cost for a reason. It's a low cost because somebody's just saying, look, I want everyone to download my app. Can you put together a plan for me? And the plans wind up being, you know, who can give me 20 cents inventory for 20 cents? I'm going to blast this out to everyone and see how many app downloads I can get. Advertisers and agencies, brand advertisers and agencies understand the value proposition, but the marketplace is evolving. So while they understand the value of the inventory and of the targeted inventory, they're not necessarily yet willing to pay for it, right? They still are, they're used to $1 CPMs, and we're asking them to pay a little bit more to target exactly the audience they're looking for. So it's happening, but it's happening slowly and over time. The other thing that's preventing it from happening is the attribution, right? So most advertisers are saying, look, I'm willing to pay for more for a targeted inventory, but I have to know that it produces a higher ROI, or it's the success metric that I'm using to measure the campaign is actually better than going mass reach. And for some advertisers, if you're just doing an app download, it might not be better. But if you're trying to deliver that targeted message, if Hilton Hotels is trying to deliver a video to a guy they know stays at Westin Hotels, we can help with that.
So listen, learn, speak, provoke, but most of all, just drink it in and enjoy.